Guys, welcome to Armchair Gaffers. We have been recording for an hour and have just realised that the mics weren't switched on. We don't have the strength to go back and say everything that we said.
Just sung a song, a new song.
We don't have the capacity.
So what we're going to do...
we don't have the capacity.
You know, that sound isn't going to be great.
We don't have the capacity.
So what we're going to do, we don't have the capacity. I said we don't have the capacity.
We don't have the capacity.
So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to continue where we were.
Yes.
And then when we're done, we're going to look at each other and decide if we're going to just touch on what we already touched on in the beginning. 2024, we're starting off as bad as possible because it's only up from here. What we're doing is what Arteta done. He said, I'm going to finish 8th twice. Mm-hmm. And then people like just will be like, it's good.
There's something there.
Yeah, there's something there. You know, we can't get worse than 8th. So yes, Armchair Gaffers, run the intro. We back, baby.
Welcome back to the greatest football pod in the land. You're joined by myself, Wooks, SB, and Jess. We are all visibly shaken by what has occurred today, and that is not due to the result at the Emirates. It's just down to some technical difficulties that we have encountered after us being off for our winter break. There's a bit of ring rust, but we move. We were just talking about some current gossip. Jordan Henderson wants to return from Saudi Arabia, and we don't feel sorry for him. He shouldn't feature at Euro 2024 in Germany, but who knows what surprises Gareth Southgate may have up his sleeves. Jadon Sancho, we've said that he is a disappointment.
We compared him to Noni Madueke and said that Madueke apologised or shut his mouth and just cracked on.
So we're saying everyone needs to get onto the Notes app, or get him to get on the Notes app. Conor Gallagher, Chelsea's captain.
Might start for England at the Euros. Chelsea's captain?
Yeah, because Reece James. Yeah,
I thought he'd gone down to Thiago Silva.
No. Keeping it British. Shed End, all that stuff. John Terry, leader, lion, legend.
Who in the world would want to sign Conor Gallagher of the big boys?
Spurs are linked to him.
Of the big boys.
Oh,
was it leads the Bayerns and Real Madrid's?
I'm not sure.
I don't think anyone looks at Conor Gallagher and says,
I need it.
Yeah, I need a bit of someone to run and then check back.
Play
this and back.
He's getting paid to do it, so just shout out to him, captain of Chelsea. But they're saying that SB has his sources ear to the ground. He says it's not happening, not this month. At all.
Connor's not going. No. Chelsea actually going to use their common sense.
Well, once
about
Conor Gallagher, I'll go on for Mason Mount. Not Jason Mount and not Mason Mount.
He's injured.
Mason Mount.
Mixture. Still injured. Due to be back, I think mid to late Jan.
Yeah, I think Tottenham.
Back on the grass.
Has he had a good game for United since he's been there?
That's Kai Havertz.
No.
In our previous recording,
has Kai Havertz.
Sound.
It's 2024 and these two still,
Anyone
this is what we need.
Armchair Gaffers who isn't aware of SB, who is known as the Rattled Snake, he hates Arsenal. He hates Arsenal.
You know what I like? I like the truth.
He's a truth seeker.
And Mason Mount hasn't played for Man United as much as Kai Havertz has. Look at Kai Havertz today.
What was my question?
Look at Kai Havertz today.
What was my question?
Look at Kai Havertz today.
Yeah, he's going to ignore my question. That's what he does.
No.
My question was, has Mason Mount had a good game?
Because he hasn't played good. He hasn't played any games, sorry. He's played 4 games, 5 games has he played?
It's not a lot, and he missed, I think there was a game where I think it might have been a cup game. He missed a sitter, and I was like, yeah, he's going to have to wait a while because, these chances ain't coming.
His sample size is...
minuscule.
Again, SB has done a good job in just avoiding my question completely. You're good at what you do, SB. You should
What did I say?
Do me a favour. Put your hand like this.
Enough.
And point with your thumb.
Has Kai Havertz been good?
Enough.
That wasn't my question.
Has Kai Havertz been good?
How are we here?
Has Declan Rice made you better?
That wasn't my question.
Has Declan Rice made you a better team?
People, my question was, has Mason Mount had a good game And now he said, has Kai Havertz been good?
Has Declan Rice made you a better team?
Has Havertz made you a better player?
Can you answer my question?
He's avoiding. I won't.
Can you answer my question?
You haven't answered mine.
I did. I said Mason Mount hasn't played. Declan Rice and Kai Havertz has played. And have they made Arsenal better this season?
This is what I've got to deal with.
Have
Luckily,
they?
I don't live close to SB.
That's your face is. I don't know if it's the work or has Declan Rice made Arsenal better?
Anybody want to chime in? Anybody? Manchester United are interested in signing Crystal Palace's French midfielder Michael Olise.
Doesn't make sense.
Good money? No,
No.
Just another
For me,
winger to stack on top of the wide players.
For
That we
me,
have.
your wingers have to have one thing: Adama Traore. You have to
Okay.
be fast.
Okay, cool.
Olise is good technically.
Physically, athletically, you're not sure.
I'm unsure. I'm not saying he's not very fast.
Those
but
hamstrings keep going as well.
yeah,
Bit technical, them hamstrings.
he's not someone who's renowned for his pace. I'm
No.
saying slow.
He's a.
I don't want pace though, Jess.
You want pace? Then keep
No.
pacing.
Do you think
I
he's
want
I think
some-
he's
no, 'cause
in
he
the
can't
mold
do
of-
anything.
in the mold of Mahrez ish?
Yeah, I need someone just that can actually pass the ball and control the ball.
To Hoyland.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we got all these transition fast players. It's not working. I just want someone that can control and pass 5 yards, 10 yards.
Rumors of Aaron Wan-Bissaka going back home.
to play for Congo.
No. To play for Selhurst Park.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he's getting a new contract. You can trigger the 1 year
Extending the
extension.
yeah.
Oh,
Probably
just to
increases
sell him.
the
Aaron Bissaka is
taking on that,
when I
man.
watch him play, there was a game you lot played last week. He got the ball in the edge of the area. Someone played across. He's touched it, and it's taken him like 8 minutes to get his shot off. I was watching thinking, this man plays football every single day of his life. Like, not a day goes by, maybe 1 day a week, where he doesn't see a football. Yeah, and
This is what you bring to
this
me.
is what you bring. There's players on Sundays that if they did that, you have a go at them. People who are still hungover,
Yeah.
with bare bellies.
Work in the morning.
Yeah, work in the morning,
On
work
the
after
building
the
site.
game.
Yeah. Straight to.
Do better than what this guy does. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, these people play up front. They see the ball for about, how long is the game of football? 90 minutes?
90 minutes.
Ball's in play, 24 minutes each half?
Depends who's
Sunday
playing.
League, probably
Yeah.
even what,
If
maybe
Newcastle
less.
are playing, probably
Yeah.
in play for about
This
10
man
minutes.
has the ball in play, 40 minutes a week. Playing on a frozen pitch, with cardboard shin pads. And he does better than the man who plays football, for hours a day, every single day.
On grass that's cut like that. Yeah.
On manicured lawns.
Would you be sad to see Wan-Bissaka go, SB?
No, I wouldn't be sad, but I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't
So
be
to
happy.
tell you what I wouldn't be happy about, Joshua Kimmich going to Man City. That's the rumour.
To play
Pepsi.
the Gundogan role.
Nasty, innit? Imagine.
Yeah, no, we can't do that. We need
Because
to stand
Cover
up.
Nunes hasn't moved me
Cover.
how I thought it
Nunes
would.
is not really.
Bit mythical.
Came back the other day, he looked okay.
That Nunes move didn't make sense in the first place, but
It's a little bit random. I thought he was set to go to Liverpool, but it wasn't the case. And so it seems not surplus to requirements, but just a little bit. I'm still trying to suss it all out. Calvin Phillips to possibly Newcastle is the rumour, and Juve.
How many centre mids?
I'm not sure, but then
Tonali's
is he an
gone.
upgrade on what they've got?
I don't know if
Stuff.
Phillips is a good player. I know he played good under Bielsa.
Miley.
Like when he plays for England, he just looks okay.
Yeah,
And when he's played for City, I haven't seen him play.
it's hard to
He hasn't
say.
played.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think, SB?
Yeah, I think they could do with him. Losing to Tonali.
And I think with all their
Look,
injuries and
the young player they've got
Really
is good though. I like Miley.
Miley,
Cyrus.
yeah,
Miley Cyrus is decent.
Serious,
Cyrus,
17.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah, literally.
See you've done that. That's strong. Timo Werner back in the Prem. To
Horrible.
Spurs, 6-month loan deal, option to buy. I still can't suss it out. I feel like it could be one of those things we look back on and we're like,
Good move.
masterstroke.
Good move.
For Spurs.
Son
middle.
out, goals aren't
Think of all the
really.
Oh,
chances.
Son's out.
Chances
Well,
they
Son's
create.
in Asia for now.
Yeah.
And he's definitely getting to the finals.
And then
South
you've
Korea.
got Richarlison, who, for all of his recent form, probably isn't as prolific as he'd like to be, and Kulusevski chips in here and there. So yeah, Timo Werner. What do we
He's
think?
Brazilian number 9.
I think
There's a
he'll
lot
run.
of fake
I think
Brazilians.
he'll run, but he's not very good at football, Timo Werner. These are just the facts of
Did
the
you,
matter.
did you think he suits this current Spurs side?
Yeah. Ange Ball, I think you'll see it. Chance after chance.
High line.
High line, pressing.
I don't know, man.
It's a bit of Timo.
Because I saw him in the UK. I saw him in the Premier League. Sorry, I don't know why I said UK. And it didn't move
It
me.
went great. Yeah.
And he wasn't at a bleeding Chelsea.
It was a hot Chelsea. Yeah. Under
So
too
I'm not
cool.
sure. Really, talking about Son and the Asian Cup, yeah.
Yes.
So who goes to this tournament? Like India,
I
Myanmar.
think you get
Nepal.
Madagascar.
Iran.
No, I think you get a few Middle Eastern teams as well can play.
Do
Because
Australia go there? They do, don't they?
Australia go.
I think they
Is
left their
it?
one because it was too easy.
Australia go. I think they do that one. Yeah. Iran and
I just
I
feel like this,
don't think Saudi. I don't think Saudi do it.
Don't they?
I hold my hands up and say I don't know.
I
Oh, you're thinking who's going to stop Son
No one.
and Hee-chan?
Nah,
Japan.
Japan.
They're a good team. I
Yeah.
don't know if Japan got
They got
enough.
Shinsuke Nakamura,
They got
Still Honda.
Honda,
Kim.
Kim Min Jae.
No, Kim's at South Korea.
Tomiyasu.
Yeah. You know as well in Americas they've got like Common Bowl and CONCACAF, right?
CONMEBOL, CONCACAF,
I
yeah,
just think it
Gold
makes
Cup.
no sense. But
It doesn't because you got Jamaica that's in the
because they're part of America.
South America one.
No.
sometimes, so. I'm sure we're going to be in the Copa America.
Jamaica. have
Well,
qualified.
America are in the Copa America this year coming up, I believe.
You might be right because when no, because Jamaica drew with Canada. So yeah, it wouldn't be.
They're doing something where someone that's completely from a different continent is going to be
America,
in their
America are
one.
playing in the Copa America. USA are playing.
Because usually there's, isn't there like an invitational
There is, yeah.
spot for?
I think there's like 2 or 1 or invitation
They've
for
stopped the
countries.
thingy as well, haven't they? Confederations Cup.
I
Oh,
never
that
really
was-
understood
I never understood that.
the.
So what it was, yeah, it's a warm up for the World Cup.
Mhm.
You know that, right?
The winners, is it the winners of each continent? Like kind of like a club world
Yeah,
championship?
and you get a team that's invited, and the team that are hosting the next year's World Cup
It's like a
host that.
a
tournament.
dress rehearsal.
Yeah, dress rehearsal.
Yeah, I remember.
Was,
Rest in peace, Mark Vivian Foe. Yeah, remember.
That we died in the conference.
I feel like it was, but yeah, rest in peace him still. Borussia Dortmund are close to sign Ian Maatsen from Chelsea on loan.
Nothing.
Jess,
It's
I know your thoughts. Good move for him. Think he'll be able to?
It's not a good move for anybody.
No, none of the parties.
I feel like it's a good move for him
involved.
because he's going closer to his homeland,
Okay,
and that's where the goodness stops.
we'll leave it there. Do you think that Eric Dyer to Bayern Munich is good business for anyone?
Oh, hey, that is screaming Harry Kane.
A lot of people are saying he's fallen up.
Yeah, see me. Yeah, what happened? I actually called Scorcher.
Uh-huh.
He answered the phone, and his first words. I've called him.
Mm-hmm.
His first words were to me, "Eric Dyer by Munich." I just hung up the phone because that's all.
That's all it was.
And
Yeah.
I feel like now, aside from Eric Dyer for a moment, yeah,
Uh huh.
this just shows the power of Harry Kane.
Okay.
Like to be able to lift your friends up and be like, yeah, what? Yeah.
Don't worry. Leave it with me.
Gone into that category of
Yeah.
that messy category.
Okay.
And I'm not talking
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah.
of goatness. I'm not talking of goatness.
Of
I'm
nepotism.
talking about of
Yeah.
this is my friend here.
jobs for the
Yeah.
boys.
So my friend has to stay at this club.
Yeah.
Because who was Messi's friends?
The coach.
He's got all the
Ibra had a
bums.
few as well. Ibra had Maxwell.
Maxwell just
Yeah.
carries bags.
Messi had Pinto. I think it was Pinto
God. With the cane
with
roll.
the cane roll.
The straight
Tata
Max.
Martino.
Yes, and someone else.
What, the goalkeeper?
Yes.
Was that his friend?
Someone had Ibra had Maxwell, and there's another one who had a friend, Kane and Dyer.
And then if you look at Messi now, Suarez
Suarez,
is over there.
yeah.
He's got
but
Busquets over
Suarez is
there.
good though. Busquets is good. I was good.
Yes, MLS.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like now that Harry Kane's in
Jum.
Germania, I can finally appreciate Harry Kane for what he is.
Oh, a lot of my Arsenal friends are saying this
He's
as
one
well.
of the
They're
best
like, what a
players.
player! I'm like,
Have you heard how much
scumbag.
wages he's on?
A lot
No,
of
something
money,
crazy.
400 something.
Yeah, he's on ridiculous.
Only just
no,
moved out of the
Big
hotel.
bank.
The hotel he was.
have you
living
seen the
in,
hotel he was in?
Yeah, it was £10,000 a week.
I see
Yeah.
him with
A
all the
night.
staff saying
A
thanks.
night, innit?
Yeah.
A night. So £10,000
night.
a night, not a week.
What?
Yeah, he was in a hotel.
What's he
Bayern
getting
Munich,
every night for 10k?
It's like
a full suite for him and his
sweet,
family.
yeah, upstairs.
Yeah. Literally, like
Rent the floor out.
because you
Yeah?
just moved out, £10,000.
Because his family's not with him, so
No.
that just
Oh.
makes. That's why I understand now. He's probably just finishing training.
Sure.
Back to Germany. I'm back to England. Back to Germany. Back.
That's impossible.
Air miles. That Avios.
He's doing flight miles, mate. He's getting flight miles. On that 450 bags a week or whatever goal bonus he's on as well.
He's not paying that money. He's not paying for
Bayern,
hotel,
no.
and he's not paying for those
Bayern.
flights.
He's not right back.
But you know, I feel, guys, Harry Kane has recently overtook the player who was my favorite English player of all time.
Who is that?
Can't be wiser.
Hear you cry.
Wazza.
Harry Kane's overtaken Wayne Rooney for me.
Wazza.
Like for me personally, yeah, I'm now putting Harry Kane above Wayne Rooney simply because
Whoa.
Wayne Rooney has all these accolades and we know he's fantastic, one of the best of all time.
Yeah.
But Harry Kane done it at stinking Tottenham.
Done what?
Okay.
Like he done as much as he could. Like remember back in the old days, Dan, before this new younger generation was
GA
about
guys.
trophies, GA trophies, yeah. Back in the day, you were just good. That was enough. It was enough to just be good.
Just off the, it was like word of mouth.
Exactly.
Yeah, like,
how many
no,
trophies
he's good. That's
did
it.
Christian Vieri win?
No, but it's not even just the trophies of Wayne Rooney. It's Wayne Rooney.
Yeah. Harry Kane for me.
Take away the trophies.
Harry Kane for me is on the same level as Wayne Rooney.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, man.
Wow.
I'm sorry. For me personally,
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Arsenal,
like,
you Arsenal fans are used to bottle, so it's fine.
You are entitled to that.
You lot are used to bottle. You lot celebrate bottle.
Did we see Arturo Vidal saying to Alexis Sanchez, Alexis, if you hear me, please leave Inter. He should have gone to a club where he could have had fun playing. Be loved by the people, but he is stubborn. Mkhitaryan plays and Alexis doesn't. I really want to kill myself thinking something like that.
wait,
What? Whoa.
I just realized Mkhitaryan and Sanchez play for Inter.
Yes, yeah. Look at life.
Look at life.
This is like
wow.
that meme, the hot wing challenge, and he's like, look at that.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Two has-beens.
Why? How did? That's crazy. He said that, but
Doing well.
where should you go? Colo Colo. Fluminense?
I'm not sure where
Probably
he wants him to
Brazilian
go.
league.
Yeah.
Tigres?
Have a
In Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Why did he fall off like that?
So I want to know
Because you're Arsenal fans. You lot had him for
we had him, and he was
at the
fine.
best.
He was fine.
But some
So,
people say he was slow.
What happened for him to
Falling.
to do this?
I'm unaware if he was dipping at Arsenal.
You don't
but
even
I'm an
remember
Arsenal
that,
fan, yeah. Like if he was dipping, it was a slight dip. Yeah.
Light turbulence.
Yeah. And he's gone to Manchester United sport directive and fallen off
Brother.
a cliff.
I
don't
haven't
know
seen
what
anything like it, yeah.
happened.
He looks like he couldn't play football.
I haven't seen anything like it.
But at Arsenal, it was so different.
It was
He's one of our best ever players.
This is what I
had
didn't
some
understand
had
when
some
he came to
good
us.
times. Yeah, you
Like,
did.
I was sure he's going to Manchester United sport directive, Van Persie,
Persie,
Volume
yeah.
2, and just going to run away.
That's what I
with
thought.
everything.
I thought we done it again.
Went to be the case. Yeah.
It was never the
rest
case.
is history. And Arturo Vidal is not happy about it at all. Did you see Postecoglou, speaking of Eric Dyer, say, can you afford to lose Eric Dyer this month if Ben Davies is now injured? And he said, yes.
What guy?
And we still
Yes,
on
mate.
side, mate.
Yes,
Yeah,
mate.
we still with it?
Angie's
I'm never
one of the
with
lads.
I don't know what the hype is about Ange.
I don't know what the hype is
No.
about Arteta.
Any chance?
And I don't know what the hype was about Ten Hag as well. I
Any
put my hands
chance?
up. I put
Any
my hands
chance?
up. Put my hands up.
SB is a horrible
Put my hands
person.
up. I'm just saying, Angie's here, 1 year? He might even get top 4 as well for 1 season.
Again, keyword might. Oh, sorry. This is from the
Probably
previous
will.
recording that we've done. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
No,
yeah.
we'll get there. Have you seen the biggest XG overperformers and underperformers in the Premier League this season?
Yeah. Burnley.
Players, individual players.
Yeah.
What is it? Burnley actually though. Biggest
No.
XG.
I'm
Oh,
guessing.
The
Overperformers.
biggest overperformers are Son Heung-min, 7.1 XG and 12 goals. Mohamed Kudus, 1.9 XG, 6 goals. Wang Hee-chan, 6 XG, 10 goals. Jared Bowen, 7.4 XG, 11 goals. And Bernardo Silva, 1.7 and 5 goals. Who do we think the biggest underperformers are?
Arsenal.
Number one, as a player.
Gabriel Jesus.
It's funny you say that. He's not on the list. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He should have had 6.9 goals. He only has 3. But you lot probably would have told me that. I'm a big Calvert-Lewin fan, but you lot remind me every
Has to
episode that I
be
need to
Darwin.
let go. Darwin is next. 8.7 XG, 5 goals. Mr. Blooper Reel himself. Nicholas Jackson, 10.6 XG, 7 goals. Neil Maupay, 5.2 XG, 2
oh
goals.
my God, Neil Maupay actually got chances.
Yeah, and Enzo Fernandez, 4.8 XG, and just the
XG,
2
the
goals.
way I understand it, yeah,
is it?
You're expected to score, yeah.
Yes, and each shot you take and the area you take it from has a different difficulty rating.
Why have they done this in football, man?
America.
I was happy
yeah.
I was just happy with off target and on
No,
target.
I liked it, man. I liked
You like
XG.
XG?
Yeah. I'm
I don't know how you
quantify it.
yeah,
or-
how?
Yeah.
How-
It's hard
how
for
it
us
works.
as just
If I
random
was
people.
the owner of a football club, yeah, I would have an XG for all my players. Yeah, I'd be like, you're my striker. I'm paying you 200k a week. I expect you to score. That's it.
Full stop. That's it.
Full stop.
X.
XS.
XS.
Just G. No, X.
Triple X.
XGS.
Whoa, X.
Hey.
We had the wrong
It's
place.
not one of those
Epstein
pods.
on this
You always
recording was
review
the
it.
last one.
Epstein,
Epstein.
was on.
Karim Masadoy. Oh, we didn't mention Karim Masadoy was on the Epstein. Lolita Express.
Yeah,
That's what it's called,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Lolita
That's
Express.
disgusting.
Has that list come out yet as well?
Yeah.
A-listers came out.
I've not heard any like uproar or anything really.
They're suppressing it. But I've got the full unredacted
If
list.
you need that, hit us up on Patreon.
I don't really have it.
But yeah, Callum Hudson-Odoi came out and said he wasn't there because he would have been 10 years old,
Which is the perfect age.
if you were a
If you,
not a yeah. Arsenal played Liverpool today.
So guys, what's happening right now? We're gonna go back to what we just said at the beginning,
Yeah,
and
we're,
we're
not going to dwell.
We're trying to make
We're
it
gonna get
schedule.
through this.
It's just going to be a quick little episode today.
Yeah, we're trying to make it natural.
Takeouts from the game.
We'll be back next week properly.
Yeah, don't
Everyone.
worry about that.
Proper episode.
Oh, when it all falls
Falls
down. Arsenal, I'm telling you, whoa.
Yeah.
It all falls
down.
down.
Yes. Arsenal are crumbling. One win in 6, I think it is. People keep saying 7, but I think it's 1 win in 6, and that was against Brighton at home. A little 2-0 win. Is it over for Arsenal? Arteta, Chili B being hounded out of the club. Arsenal Fan TV, what is it going to be like today? What do we think?
So, SB said that Arsenal are finished. They're nothing club.
I never said that.
They're this and that.
Mhm.
I'm saying context is key.
Yes.
SB said that Arsenal are worse than they were last season. I said
Are you not?
being worse than that fantastic, magnificent team from last season is not bad.
What was
I'll take that.
magnificent?
Yeah. Pardon me?
I said, what was magnificent?
Until we capitulated and bottled, as you said, it was.
You had a good
magnificent.
season.
Good season.
Teams have good seasons.
When you look at the manner of all of Arsenal's dropped points this season, there's not been one instance where Arsenal were dominated.
He's got a lot of last minute goals though.
Liverpool have got the most last minute goals.
Was it
The
West?
Liverpool
What
thing.
was the recent ones? West Ham, Aston Villa.
So
Aston Villa, you dominate. I think you probably
yeah,
should have.
the West Ham one, we just couldn't break them down. They're just it's David Moyes. Two low blocks, you just couldn't break them down. Not to mention that the ball was out of play and then scored from a set piece.
The ball was actually out of play.
Yeah, exactly. But we take that.
It evens itself out over a season, I was told.
It does.
Yeah, it definitely does, which is why I'm not worried.
When
SB said-
Odegaard is dropping over as a goalkeeper and saving the ball at Anfield and there's no penalty, I think it does kind of just
Swings, roundabouts, yada, yada,
roundabouts.
yada.
So
Exactly.
we leave
I'm saying
Arsenal alone
Arsenal
because
fine.
they
Yeah, we
think they're
need,
fine.
like Ian Wright said, we don't
Need a killer.
We need a killer.
And people say
we
you
don't
have
have We have a
you have
a Thomas Partey.
Jesus.
So have you heard the
Nketiah in
rumors
the
about Jesus is supposed to be out for a while? That's what I keep hearing.
Done his knee.
Fresh knee injury.
On
Yeah.
his knee again.
Is Jesus an upgrade on Lacazette or Aubameyang?
Yes, he was.
He was.
Because that's all I heard from Arsenal fans was that he's the greatest. He's this, he's that.
I'd say yes in terms of contribution to overall play, but is that what you guys needed, so to speak, or need? Because everyone keeps saying you need a striker, but then what would happen to Jesus? Where does he? Do you play with 12 men? Like I don't get it.
12
Does he?
men.
Does he disappear? Do you change the way you play? I think he is an upgrade, but he's not the upgrade you need now.
I think the issue at Arsenal is that a lot of pieces haven't fallen into place. So
His fault
even Timber is supposed to be playing.
Tough.
He's not there.
Oh, the excuses Arsenal fans use, man. Fuck.
The guy who got injured
Fury
in
and
the,
Timber.
in the
What I'm
first game
saying
of the
is
season.
Arteta planned his season.
And it's Shaka. It's we haven't got Partey when you guys don't even like
Partey
Partey.
doesn't play.
1 minute they like him, 1 minute they don't. Then it's all because we crumbled because we didn't have Saliba. Saliba's here.
Saliba said they would have won the league with him.
Oh, it's always an excuse with you guys, man. Gosh.
SP's had enough just.
It's everything. What's it now? And then when that player comes back, it's just like, oh, they find another excuse. Before Eddie Nketiah could score goals, now Eddie Nketiah is not good enough. Before Jesus and Zinchenko was good enough,
Oh, Zin,
now they're not good enough.
Zin cheat code.
That's why I asked you, Jess. Has Havertz and Declan Rice made you a better team this year?
Answer that question because you didn't answer my question.
What was your question?
You don't
It's a
remember?
question off.
I'm just like, it's a question.
Freak off? Whoa, Dan, calm down. On the wrong podcast.
Has Mikel Arteta made you look worse?
This man's better from when he first came in.
No, of course he has. He's been there for 5 years. Surely he should make you look better. I'm just talking about this season, though. From your great season last season, has he made you better as a team?
Yes,
His recruitment's been good.
everything's been great.
All right, see, this is what I'm saying. Arsenal fans,
Listen,
the truth hurts.
I've had times like this.
The truth hurts. His talent ID is not great.
The
truth
You don't
hurts.
think so?
Huh?
You don't think so?
No.
What are you basing that on?
Kiwi.
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Fabio Vieira. Havertz.
Keep going.
I don't know the rest of his signings, or I could keep
I
going.
can keep
The
going.
ones that he made in the first 2 or 3 years when you were coming 8th. I can't remember the signings he was making
I can
then.
name some signings.
Fabio Vieira. Who else has he signed that's meant to be okayish?
Where we at with Trossard?
Jesus.
Trossard.
Trossard.
Jesus.
Trossard was deep.
Zinchenko,
Trossard, I rate Trossard.
Rice.
Trossard's a good
Trossard
player.
starting is
And he's
not-
like, what, 15 mil you got him
it's
for?
not-
But is he
it's
really?
not cash
I don't
money,
think
man.
he's not what you lot are calling for now. You lot are saying you want killers.
It's not that deep. We need a killer centre forward. Yes.
But
Is Ivan Toney that man?
No, he hasn't played for 8 months.
Scored a hat trick in his first game
That's
back
good as well.
against Southampton under 23s.
Oh, about to say, what? Did he play?
No.
Not
That's what I'm saying. Do you actually
He's
think?
allowed to play now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
a striker
the
changes everything.
Okay. I'm going to say yes, but let me speak because you got
No, that's what I'm asking you.
Habit.
you got a habit of just cutting me off.
Just, I mean,
Yeah? So, for someone that watched the game today, someone that claims
I watched 90
the game,
minutes.
then you watched the game,
Yeah.
94 minutes
Okay.
actually.
I was
So,
there,
in
no
your
matter what.
opinion, yeah, does a striker of a killing instinct change today's game for Arsenal?
I think so.
Do you?
I think.
You know exactly what I believe.
Okay.
This is our second time recording this, so you know exactly what I believe.
SB, you don't think that makes much of a
No.
difference?
I think he's messed up the whole middle.
I'll disagree completely.
I think losing Shaka and losing Partey, both of them in the middle. I don't think he,
He
yeah,
didn't mess up losing Partey. Partey is injured.
supposedly.
perennially. Yeah, consistently.
And,
But yeah.
and keeping Xhaka wanted to leave 3 years ago.
No, I'm not saying it was
4 years
his fault
ago.
that Shaka left or you lot sold
Well,
Shaka.
those are people classics.
Yeah.
Oh
No, they're not. No.
no, they are Reboot classics.
Yes.
I told you they're Reebok Classics.
No, you said they're Margiela.
No, I said they're Reebok Classics mixed.
Collab.
It's a collab.
You used to just burn money, SB.
They're cheap.
Do you live rent free?
No. I wish I
Some
did.
people's. Yeah.
I wish I did. But anyways, on Arsenal.
Yeah. Where are we with Arsenal?
You lot-
are you worried? Anyone worried? The 1-6, and is this like a familiar story we've seen, or is this just it's just par for the course across the season? And Saka and Martinelli will hit form and become those two replicas of Mane and
feel like-
Salah that we once
I
saw.
feel like we'll definitely get a signing now up front.
Okay.
Or maybe even on the right wing,
Yeah,
which is good. We need some competition for places.
youngster, tired out there. 22.
We could have told you that you needed a winger last season. And we did.
I said we needed a right
and
winger.
you kept Reece Nelson.
Yeah.
That new contract, was it? Or
Yeah, new contract.
100 bags.
Oof.
shout out to agents, man.
No, he's 25 just.
Is he?
So
you
he
looks
actually
is
should
you
be
looks
playing like-
Jesse Lingard.
Yeah. Is that it? But
that
at least
kind of
Jesse
bag.
used to win stuff and do stuff.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Cup
No.
finals.
many promises he got from
Moonwalking and all
Go
that
on,
stuff.
go on. We walked on your picture as well, mate.
Couple times.
Couple
And
times.
what's he doing right now?
Chilling.
I saw something linked with a move to Barcelona. But some people are saying
Don't worry about Jay Lings, yeah.
he's done his bit.
He's got his career in it. He's got his career in it.
He's done his
He's got his medals in it, just on that side.
And Liverpool, we spoke about Liverpool previously. They did well today, missing some key players, man. So you're missing Van Dijk, Robertson's long term. Trent is now a midfielder. They had Kwanzaa, they had Gomez playing at left back. They weren't playing Sobozalai. Salah, as we know, is repping for Egypt. They did their thing, man. And he brought
Klopp
on
had
some youngsters.
youngsters from Toxtiff players.
What's
Who got
some
schooled in
Lingard
the
one?
morning.
Huh?
What's Lingard one?
What's Lingard won?
Yeah.
FA Cup,
FA Cup, League Cup,
League Cup,
Europa.
and the Europa League.
Missing one out.
Oh, sorry.
Community Shield.
We keep
We
missing.
don't,
We
we
missed
don't
it.
really think, but you lot count that as
Mourinho counts it when he's.
counts it as thing, but
It's a real thing.
for you guys. Anyway.
If you're gonna, the thing is, if you're
Super
gonna,
Cup charity.
you're gonna
shit.
count the Community Shield, yeah. If you're not gonna count the Community Shield,
Uh-huh.
you have to discount European Super Cup. Simple as that.
Like I said, they don't know about European Super anything. Arsenal
And
fans.
also, I feel like
they
you're
don't know
gonna
about
discount the
Europeans.
Community Shield, you got to discount European Super Cup, and you also got to discount the Club
There's,
World Cup.
there's
and it's can't
levels.
Yeah, I don't really count.
There's levels.
Each to their
What
own.
levels SB?
One wins the Europa League, and one wins the Champions League. One is winning the FA Cup, and one is winning the Premier League. I think there's a difference. But hey, take your Community Shield.
Are Liverpool going to win some silverware this year?
League Cup only.
Yes.
That's that League Cup. Nothing.
League Cup
They're
only.
top of the league, guys. By the way, I don't know if you lot know that.
I think they'll have a good run in the
Flying
Europa
high.
League.
They don't lose at home. Europa League is kids play, child's play for them. We don't think they're a serious contender to win the league.
I think they are.
Well, they're in the mix.
In the mix,
But I don't think they'll win it.
amongst many others.
Mbappe hat trick, by the way.
Amongst
I will be
Man
there no matter
City.
what.
But it's in the coup d'etat, so that doesn't count.
amongst Man City.
Fair. And we had a decent little conversation where we were saying, is the Premier League better off or is it in a worse state because we don't have one runaway winner in the form of Man City?
So the madman who goes by the name
Heretic.
SB, the heretic. From now on, it's no longer about saying it's the heretic. The heretic, who's a character in DC, by the way.
Shout out DC.
The heretic said that the league is worse,
Mm-hmm.
and his reasoning, I'm paraphrasing, his reasoning was because Man City aren't as good as they were. So essentially, what you're saying,
No.
Essentially,
I said the top clubs in the Premier League
Heretic.
are not at the
Heretic,
same
can I
levels
speak?
as they was last season.
The power of Christ compels you.
Am I wrong by saying the top
Power
clubs are
of
not?
Christ compels you.
Man City are not the same Man
The
City
power
last
of
year.
Christ compels you.
Are Man
Thank
City
you.
as strong as last year?
So he's saying
Are
because Man
Liverpool?
City aren't running away with the league,
No,
the
I
league
never
is
said
weaker.
that,
That's what you said,
Jess.
heretic.
No, I never said that.
It's dragging to you.
I never
not
said
Jess.
that. I said the top teams.
You said the league.
So the
my
top
witness.
teams
We've got the
are
tapes.
down. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now. The top teams are down a level this season.
Yeah,
And the middling teams or the
Middling teams, some middling teams are going up.
the league is better as a whole.
No, it's not.
The power of
I prefer it how it is
It's
now.
more
you know.
competitive because the top teams are worse.
It's you're the worst thing to happen to football.
Arsenal are worse.
since PGMOL.
Are Arsenal not worse than last
You were
season?
the worst thing to happen to
Man
football
United
since
are
PGMOL.
50 times worse last season.
Yes.
Chelsea
Dominic
improved.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin should he have been sent off the other day?
No,
Is that the worst red card we've ever seen?
one of the worst.
The game is well and truly
We're losing it.
gone.
We're losing it.
SB, I really want to get you some help.
I need to get you help. Some Arsenal fans some help. Just to open your eyes.
Tell me about your
Just to
childhood.
open your eyes. Because this is what Arteta's done to you guys. You lot
Tell me
talk
about your
about
childhood.
Ten Hag and one Hag, Ten Hag,
Hag.
two
That was
Hag.
you that said
Good
that.
Yeah,
times.
because
You
he's been
said that.
he was here for one season, Jess.
Good times.
And he got us top 4 and 2 finals, Jess. Arteta's been here for 4 years, Jess. 1 trophy and 1 top 4.
Can I say something?
For 4 years,
Can I say
Jess.
something with regards to that top 4?
4
You're
years.
going to cut me off and speak over me because
4 years.
some of us
Just
were
before.
brought up, some of us were
Go on.
obviously dragged. kicked
Go
us
on.
My
by
mum
the
always
ankles.
says that.
4 years.
You're dragged up.
So, what I was going to make,
Go on.
was he overachieved.
Who?
Ten Hag
Of course he
in
did.
that first season.
Okay.
And the quality of the league,
Okay.
was a lot worse. So this was last
So he's not a
season.
fraud. He just overachieved
Last
last
season,
season.
you had Arsenal, Man City batting up away at the top, and everyone else was terrible.
And you was good last season, wasn't you?
You had Arsenal, Man City.
'Cause
Let
you're
me
not good
make
this
my
season.
Point because you're trying to sway me away from the point I'm making. Okay, last season, Arsenal, Man City were head and shoulders better than everyone else in the league. Okay, everyone else was bleeding red blood cells. Okay, and you managed to be the best of the terrible worst. Now everyone else has gotten better.
Who?
Your true. Everyone else has gotten better. Liverpool have gotten better again. Remember last season there was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, they're
Aston Villa are now a force.
Spurs are at
Spurs
the
are
top
back,
table.
yeah.
Spurs got the same.
Newcastle
Spurs
still
have the
here?
same start that they had with Conte as they have with my man, and they never won for 5 weeks as
And
well.
I'm saying, yeah.
So who's
Now that
got
everyone else
better?
is better, your true colours are showing because you guys were only good because everyone else was so bad. Now
You know why
everyone
you're a
else-
liar, Jess? Because you said that you guys wasn't that great last season or whatever. You lot are good this season. You lot are better this season, aren't you,
What did I
Arsenal?
say?
You said Arsenal are better this season than you was last season, or you said you haven't fallen off that much from last season. You're saying
Was that in this take or the last take?
So the original take was now Jess said where Arsenal now shouldn't be frowned upon because last year was really good. So if they are
So you was
worse than
really
that,
good last season, wasn't you?
then it's nothing.
And Man
to-
City was really good last season, wasn't you?
That's what I've just said.
So last season was better, wasn't it? So you guys was better last season, wasn't you?
Have I not said this?
Nah, but you were saying that last. Forget.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused as well Because you've just confused me
What
now.
are you trying to do? The devil is a liar.
Confucius.
First and foremost.
Confucius.
You're trying to say that last season wasn't a good season.
Mm-hmm.
When Man City was way better last season and you was better last season than this season. You're way worse than last
hold
season.
on.
You're talking about Spurs
Hold on.
and Aston Villa.
Hang on, let me
Last year
address
you
that
had
point.
Newcastle, bro.
Please, let me address that point.
You had Man United last year.
What's the point? Cool.
Go on. You asked me a question. I'm answering it.
So I said last season was better. No, me and Dan said
No.
this season.
Last season, you was better. Dan understands what I'm talking about here.
season,
You're not
yeah,
understanding.
Arsenal.
Arsenal and Man City was better last season because
Yes.
the season last season was better. This is what I'm saying. This season is not.
See, that's where you're losing me.
It's not what I'm losing you because you was better last season.
Arsenal better last season.
Yes, and Man City was better last season.
Man City were better
Yeah.
last season.
Yes, the league was better last season.
That's where you're losing
That's
me.
the difference.
Why?
You're saying the league was better last
Yes.
season, yeah? You said this season isn't as good because Man City have fallen off. Yeah?
No, I
That's
said
what
the
you said
top
earlier.
teams.
Original take, yeah.
In the
I said
original
the
take.
top teams.
I'm gonna have to run the video tapes, guys, because
The top teams,
SB's a
bro.
dirty
it back.
stinking junk, bro.
You wasn't good last season. You was better last season, and so was Man City. We was better last season. Newcastle. You're just telling me about Aston Villa and Tottenham, bro. Tottenham aren't great. Tottenham had the same start last season. So the only one team that is, or two teams that's done better than last season or look better is Liverpool and Aston Villa.
And Tottenham.
No, Tottenham had the same start last season with
weren't
Conte.
it weren't as good with Ange.
So you get what I'm saying now? Or you don't get what I'm saying now? We finally got to the point now. that
Yeah, sorry,
last
it's me, man.
season had more quality than this
Yeah,
season. But
so-
you believe
oh,
this season has more quality. Why is that just?
I've made my point. Dan can tell you exactly why. I've said it like 3 times.
He thinks that there's more quality amongst the whole league, so people are taking points. So you're Nottingham Forest, for instance, taking points off United.
Oh.
SB, when did you leave school?
Man United being what? 8th with
When did
minus,
you- when did you-
Minus 3.
minus
Yeah.
5 goal
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
And we're what? How many points are we away from 4th? With minus something goal
It's not-
difference?
it's
It's not a
crazy,
good
but-
season, Jess. Please.
Not good season for you.
Please. For everyone.
Gaffers.
Is it a
you
good season for
decide.
you?
Get in the comments. Let us know. Is it a good season? Have the big teams fallen off? Does that mean that the league is better or worse? Let us know where we stand on this. Because
when I'm
we can't
telling
seem
you-
to sort it out.
Is Declan Rice and Kai Havertz made you better this season? You can't answer it. And it's quite a simple answer. They haven't made you better.
Again, Gaffers, you will be the people who decide.
I want to apologize to everyone for SB.
We haven't put it for a while, so there's the stuff that's been
SB.
festering on us, and this is how we get over.
Bro,
This is therapy.
I'm gonna
Next week will
boycott
be more of a
divestment.
conventional.
Sorry, I'm sweating like a mofo in here as well, yeah. Because I'm trying to have my point and it's hot in here as well. So if you think I'm sweating because
I'm
I'm
gonna
arguing,
boycott divestment
I'm sweating because it's like
sanctions,
55
Starbucks.
degrees in here right now.
Starbucks, SB bucks.
And then when I go outside, it's going to be like minus
minus
30.
SB.
So,
yeah,
please.
SB might not be here next week. Might have pneumonia or flu.
But bro, like I just want you Arsenal
You're a horrible
fans to see
person.
the light.
You're a
You're not
horrible
better
person.
than you was last. This is all I see Arsenal fans saying. We're not as good as we was last season. What has changed? What has he done that's changed? And then you're here telling me, oh, well, it wasn't so bad from last season, so it can't be that bad right now.
what I said?
Yeah, we're not in a crisis or anything because we were such a great team last season, so we're all right this season because we're not so far off.
You'll be a good person.
All right, mate. Everything's fine and dandy.
be a
Saka's
good
fine.
Barrister.
Saka's not burnt out. Saka's fine and dandy.
Because you take the point.
All you need is a
you say,
striker.
"Fuck that point."
All you need is a striker.
killer.
All you need is a killer, and everything's gonna change. Martinelli's gonna start scoring. Saka's gonna start scoring. Odegaard's gonna start getting onto the GAs or whatever he does. Declan Rice might start passing forward. Everything's gonna change once you get a striker. Go on, go on,
I think
go on.
we should end this here so we all remain friends.
A wise man once told me.
Go on.
A wise man once told me, don't
Nelson
argue
said.
with a fool. Because
Go
people
on.
from a distance can't tell who's who.
Who's who.
Nah, when Arteta goes
and-
into his 5th year of winning nothing, what are we gonna say then? That's what I want to say. What are you gonna say when
yeah.
he does that? Jess?
Also,
Progression.
Don't
That's
argue
what I'm gonna
with a
get
fool
told.
because
Progression.
they drag you down to their level and they beat you with
Progression.
experience.
Progression.
Experience. And we are experienced, and today we showed a little bit of inexperience.
A lot.
But we shall return. We'll learn from our mistakes. Was it no losses, just lessons?
That's right.
And that is one of the mottos.
You want to talk about
we
Cat
live
Williams
by.
now?
Cat. Go on.
I think drug abuse should not be celebrated.
Cat Williams claimed that he can run like how many yards?
Have you seen it?
And then he done it.
Did you do it? Have you
He
seen
done it, yeah. And then he actually went and
Do you
done
think
it.
he's on drugs?
But you know, like
Apparently,
Have you heard of like crackhead strength?
Apparently, he
and
just
stuff like
smokes weed.
like he has all the hallmarks of someone
That's a
who's
crackhead.
under the
He's taking
influence
harder drugs.
of hard drugs. Yeah, he has all the hallmarks of that,
that? I've seen it.
Do you remember there was a video of him fighting a kid?
An
Yeah.
11-year-old.
and he looked like
And it was a serious fight.
And losing, yeah.
And he was losing.
yeah.
Are you telling me he went on crack then?
He had cry face.
Look,
yeah.
it looked,
That was
I'm
weed.
saying, it looks to me, looks
think
to everyone
There's something on
that
there's
he
parmesan
was,
on
he
the
was
weed.
doing hard drugs.
Yeah.
He's
Parmigiano.
he's been 5 foot whatever he is.
Since he was 5'11", so
10 years old. He's not 5'11".
Can I tell you a funny
Whatever he
story
did.
that not a lot of people know about me and Cat Williams?
Related.
Me and Cat
No,
Williams.
so imagine,
What
yeah,
the
I was
hell?
in LA one time on
As you
holiday,
do.
yeah, and I was staying on Vine,
Mhm.
and it was like 2:00 in the morning.
Is that Vanwood?
There's Van Street, it's like Bait Street in Hollywood.
Okay, obviously.
So 2:00 in the morning, I'm outside the Walmart, just chilling, having a smoke. I see a topless man walking across me with his perm down, sweating. I've looked, I said, who's that? That
I
looks like Cat
recognise
Williams. I recognize that guy. It's Cat Williams. I said, yo, Cat Williams. He looked at me like this, looked back, and continued to walk with his top off, sweating at 2:00 in the morning.
Now let's try and
That's
dissect.
pre-season.
Let's try and dissect why you'd be sweating
Pre-season.
At 2:00 in the
2
morning.
a.m. walking
High altitude.
with intent.
In October.
But this is
So it's not hot.
Winter break.
But it's not cold.
But it's not hot.
It's not.
It's like, what,
It's
15
not hot
degrees?
enough to be top off just
At
on
2
Vine
a.m.
Street in Hollywood. So that's when I thought, he might be on the harder drugs. Then I saw the interview.
Ayahuasca.
I thought, just
It's
weed.
psilocybin.
It's just the weed.
That's shout it. You can-
Wow.
those
Good
things.
interview, man.
Yeah, good content, man. Content over everything is what they say. Yeah, shout out to him, man.
Do you think he's funnier than Kevin Hart?
Yes.
Do you not think Kevin Hart's funny?
I don't like how everyone's turned on Kevin Hart.
I don't either. I think everyone forgets not 5 because 5, 6 years. 7. I say about 7 or 8 years ago.
2016, I watched him at the O2.
Same.
Same. Not 16, I think.
It was definitely 2016.
Like, I paid my own money,
He's wearing
so
the
it
black-
makes me think that he was
black
okay.
He had the Red Cup
leather.
boys opening for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I found that funny.
Yeah, I was cool. With it.
I think he's quite funny.
I think it's kind of like where you get to like a pedestal and you have to be hated now. Like,
Yeah.
he's mainstream.
Like, laugh
Like,
at my
yeah.
pay. I think his first 3 or 4 stand-ups.
I remember everyone talking about like
Is it,
checking account and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
See, when
everyone
my
was
account
loving
set
it.
up.
But
Yeah.
you know how the internet is.
Yeah, full of
Yeah.
hate.
Did you know that Cat Williams was on GTA 4? So on GTA 4 in Liberty City, you could go into a comedy club and watch a show.
Jokes.
And Cat Williams, they got animated Cat Williams
There
doing
you
his
go.
jokes.
Oh,
Jokes.
Who knew, man? Did he mention it in the interview? I don't think he.
No, he didn't. Oh,
Sure.
no, he didn't mention it. No.
Amongst everything out. But yeah, shout out to him and everything he's going through and the PR that he's set to receive from this man. Shout out to him. But as ever, we digress. We are the Armchair Gaffers. This was our return to form. You could call it like a friendly or a little
Pre-season.
yeah, a game behind closed doors.
Marbella summer camp because I am
Yes.
sweating like I am in Marbella.
That's 'cause
But
you're telling
Jaden
lies.
Sancho,
Summer camp. Huh?
Jaden Sancho isn't here.
You're sweating because you're telling lies.
I got the lights on me.
The
It's like
devil
I
is a
feel like
liar.
I'm under
You are
investigation.
liars.
They will let you know if you're
The
lying.
Arsenal fans will tell the truth, Jess. You haven't gotten better.
As ever. We have been the Gaffers. You have been great as ever. Make sure you get into the comments and let us know where we're going right, where we're going wrong. And we will be back next week. Stay safe. Peace.
Peace.